Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Privacy at Google Measurement Summit. We're so glad you're here today. My name is Claire Fanning, and I'm Director of Product and Sales Activation for Google Customer Solutions. My team and I work closely with brands and agencies like you all to help you navigate the ever-changing digital marketing landscape. Throughout today's event, we'll share how to drive ads performance with a privacy-first measurement strategy. Before we begin, it's important to understand privacy-first measurement in relation to your marketing objectives. We've spoken to leading marketers, and it's become clear they use a common set of tactics and solutions to unlock more return from their investments. While there are many paths to success with Google Ads, we've created a blueprint, the Ads Growth Formula, which is designed to help you follow the most direct path. With sequenced product implementation that is customized by marketing objectives, it helps marketers unlock more ROI from their ads investment. Within the formula, privacy-focused measurement, first-party data, and automation are considered the critical foundational components to unlock success. And we've dedicated today's session exclusively to these topics. As you are all well aware, the digital marketing world continues to evolve at a rapid pace, in part because of these forces. Firstly, less data. This is the reality for marketing going forward. You have to be smarter with the data you have, avoid losing data out of a leaky bucket, and find new ways to engage with your customers. Secondly, more responsibility. Digital advertising is changing from a model built purely on cookies to a hybrid model that uses first-party cookies as well as first-party signals, like CRM data and new technologies like federated learning. In the short to medium term, this could increase complexity, and it puts the responsibility on marketers to use a measurement strategy with the right solutions for your business. And thirdly, privacy. Privacy is not an afterthought. It has to be a central premise for strategy and operations. Marketers need to be confident in the partnerships and technologies they employ to ensure there is a similar commitment to robust privacy practices. With these forces in mind, let's take a look at today's agenda. First, we'll discuss the new world of measurement and where we stand in this journey together. We'll then take a closer look at how to grow deeper customer relationships by building and connecting first-party data. Next, we'll see how to understand your customers across touchpoints with a best-in-class measurement strategy. Last but not least, we'll show you how you can activate your customer data by connecting with the right customers at scale with automation. If you have any questions during today's session, please click on Questions, then click to add a written question. Our team is working behind the scenes to respond in real time and get you answers. With that, let's move on to our first section for today, the new world of measurement. For the last several years, we've lived in a world of fully observable data, thanks to cookies and device identifiers. Rising user expectations have resulted in additional privacy regulations and restrictions on cookies, changing the ways we can measure conversions. These changes are pushing the industry towards aggregated and anonymized measurement. This requires a mindset shift for marketers. Observable data from cookies will continue to decrease, so we must find alternate measurement solutions to build a full picture of the customer journey. The good news is, despite these changes, Google is here to help. I find it an exciting time to be part of the digital marketing world. Times of great change offer marketers a transformational opportunity to redefine their place in the market. Measurement will continue to be a multi-year journey that evolves with policy changes, user expectations, and new technology. We at Google understand this and will be with you each step of the way. Last year, our sales, analytics, and marketing teams partnered with you all to drive implementation of enhanced conversions for web in order to prepare your accounts for third-party cookie deprecation. As the journey of third-party cookie deprecation continues, it remains critical to ensure you have enhanced conversions for web properly set up to help increase the accuracy of your conversion tracking. In the first half of 2023, our focus is on first-party data via conversion durability and Google Analytics 4. I want to make sure everyone is aware that coming up this July, we will sunset Universal Analytics. Many of you who tuned in today will be impacted by this change and must act now. Later on, Jaylen will walk you through the steps you and your team will need to take in order to migrate to Google Analytics 4. I'm sure many of you are wondering what you should do about all of these looming changes. Well, it's the beginning of a new year, and to help you and your business hit the ground running, we recommend these 3 steps. First, prioritize first-party data. We'll hear more from Austin shortly about how to responsibly collect and use first-party data to better understand your customers and deliver meaningful experiences to them. Second, using your first-party data, focus on a best-in-class measurement strategy. Jaylen will take us through our end-to-end measurement solutions that will help you not only improve reliability, but also the quality of the data measured. Last but not least, activate your data using automation. Mike will share how a combination of broad match, value-based smart bidding, and high-quality creative assets equip you to take full advantage of machine learning to engage your most valuable customers and help drive revenue growth, all in a privacy-first way. To take you through the next section, I'll pass things off to Austin. Austin, over to you.
Thanks, Claire. Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Austin Wong, and I'm a manager on the Google Customer Solutions team. I'm excited to be here today to take a closer look at how your business can grow deeper customer relationships using first-party data. But before we continue, what is first-party data? First-party data is proprietary information that a company collects directly from a customer with consent, such as email addresses, site visitors, social media followers, and so on. At its core, first-party data represents a direct relationship between a person and a business, with data shared knowingly and with permission. At key moments along the customer journey, whether during account creation, a purchase, or a subscription, people share information about themselves and trust that the other party will protect it and use it responsibly. We found that while many advertisers recognize the value, not a lot of businesses are putting first-party data to work in their accounts. We recently partnered with the Boston Consulting Group on extensive global research to better understand how marketers are currently using this data. We found that while 90% of organizations believe that first-party data is important, only 30% are actively collecting and integrating it across channels. And more importantly, just 1% are using data to deliver fully cross-channel experience for consumers. There are challenges associated with achieving this, of course, such as access to consumer data and concerns around data privacy, but tackling these can bring clear benefits. We've seen that businesses that invest in first-party data see considerable performative gains. For example, companies that link and optimize towards all of their first-party data sources can generate double the incremental revenue from a single ad placement, communication, or outreach, and 1.5 times the improvement in cost efficiency compared to companies with limited data integration. That can be a huge impact to any organization's bottom line. To build a first-party data strategy, you need to start with a robust tagging infrastructure. For online conversions, you can set up site-wide tagging using the Google tag. This lets you build a first-party database from website interactions and help accurately measure observable conversions from your ads. If your user journey happens both online and offline, make sure you connect your offline first-party data, like data in your CRM, with Google Ads. Importing offline conversion events gives you a more comprehensive look at which components of your digital media drive the most effective conversions, for example, customer location or time of day. This data can help our automation algorithms better optimize your campaigns for increased profit. Once your tagging is in place, you can build on this foundation and increase observable data with enhanced conversions for web. Jaylen will touch upon enhanced conversions in a little bit. Another way to capture first-party data is with website activity. Google's participation in the website ecosystem sits with Google Analytics 4. To enable data collection here, the first step will be to set up a Google Analytics 4 property and enable data collection, including linking to Google Ads. Depending on your business needs, You may also need to implement e-commerce tracking or measurement protocol to import offline data. Next, you will configure goals and audiences in Google Analytics 4. Referencing your universal analytics setup can help you identify what you will need in Google Analytics 4, but this is also an opportunity to evaluate your business needs and ensure that you have configured GA4 to support your business needs in the future. Once configured, be sure to import your goals and audiences you wish to use for ads activation into your Google Ads account. Finally, you'll need to replace any UA goals or audiences used in Google Ads with your new GA4 goals and audiences. This is critical to complete before the Universal Analytics sunset in July, so your Google Ads campaigns are set up for optimal performance. Once you have configured your data and core ads features, spend time exploring the new features and reporting in Google Analytics 4. It's important to remember that collecting as much data as possible does not automatically yield an advantage. The key to a robust first-party data strategy is rooting it in your business objectives. All of the tactical applications of your first-party data should ladder up to your organization's business objectives. How you deliver this impact is part of the translation of business goals to marketing objectives. Take increased revenue as a business objective and drive loyalty as an example of a marketing objective. If you're looking to drive loyalty and increase your average revenue per customer, your first step will be to invest in your loyalty program by making it your primary first-party data source. In fact, according to our most recent research with BCG, customers show 3 times as much willingness to share their email address when offered the right incentive. You could then use the same loyalty program to provide discounts, deliver personalized offers for members, and position custom upsell opportunities to help increase engagement with your brand and products. Now let's talk more about how you use first-party data with a practical example. You can use it with Google to reach specific audiences based on your business goals. Customer Match is an advertising tool that matches Google users against first-party data in a secure and privacy-focused manner, helping you make the most of your own data. With Customer Match, you can reach existing customers, re-engage with them, and find new customers like them across search, shopping, Gmail, Discovery, and YouTube. Advertisers see 76% higher conversion rates and 107% higher click-through rates on shopping and search ads when they use Customer Match to target specific audiences. Creating a fair value exchange with your consumers and obtaining consent is a critical component, and it's important to communicate a clear value proposition. Ideally, design neat and digestible consent forms and be upfront and open about how the data will be used. Allow customers to withdraw their permission at any time and ensure compliance with local regulations. Let's take a moment to discuss how to set up an integrated first-party data technology stack and align your team for success. From a technology perspective, you'll need to integrate your marketing data, app, customer relationship management, or customer data platform solutions where possible. As a way to generate, capture, and organize your first-party data across web and app, you can integrate with Google Analytics 4 or Google Analytics for Firebase SDK. Lastly, you should invest in technical solutions that support innovation like Google Cloud Platform to help you capture and organize information that is shared by people during both online and offline interactions, such as purchases, store visits, and phone calls. Organizing data is not limited to data, but also requires organizational alignment. With many companies, data can frequently sit with a myriad of teams. The key is to create infrastructure that breaks down the organizational silos and connects the dots between data within your org. Work with partners to help develop an end-to-end data strategy from cataloging and taxonomy development to activation. To summarize what we just discussed, in a cookieless world, adopting the latest tagging solutions will help you preserve accurate conversion measurement. It's critical for your business to build a robust first-party data database, create a customer-oriented strategy, and then activate the data across platforms and connect it to the platforms of your choice, all laddering to your organization's North Star business and marketing objectives. To show you how this comes to life, let's introduce one of our customers, Snowflake, to hear how their brand collects and uses first-party data for their own business.
Thanks, Austin. Hi, everyone. I'm Amy Wong, Director of Digital Demand Generation at Snowflake. Snowflake enables every organization to mobilize their data with Snowflake's Data Cloud. Customers use the Data Cloud to unite siloed data, discover and securely share data, and execute diverse analytic workloads. Wherever data or users live, Snowflake delivers a single data experience that spans multiple clouds and geographies. Thousands of customers across many industries, including more than 500 of the 2022 Forbes Global 2000, use Snowflake Data Cloud to power their businesses. At Snowflake, our primary marketing objective is to drive high-quality leads, and we're constantly evaluating how to use digital advertising to turn these leads into trusted partners who invest in our solutions. To do this, we rely on a combination of first-party data, a strong measurement strategy, and automation, which is why I'm excited to be part of today's Measurement Summit. Austin just walked us through the importance of first-party data, which definitely rings true for us at Snowflake. Data is at the core of our business model and paramount to our digital advertising success. Like many of you, our teams at Snowflake are currently preparing for a cookieless world. We know that we increasingly won't be able to use third-party data or rely on advertising pixels to measure our conversions. So what does this actually look like? We consolidated all our first-party data into what we call the Snowhouse, also known as Snowflake's own Snowflake instance, to give us a unified view of our prospects and customers and serve as our source of truth. We're currently working on building a closed feedback loop and uploading the different stages of our prospects along the lead to sale journey onto the Google Ads platform. And we use these stages to find similar prospects and build a more personalized experience. This process allows us to continue to engage and nurture our leads across platform, while taking advantage of our own first-party data. Here at Snowflake, we have a strong data governance policy to help ensure we respect our user privacy by asking what, where, why, who, and how first-party data is used and shared. We always hash or encrypt our first-party data before sharing, and only share with reputable partners who have strong policies and data safeguards in place. With future privacy-related changes on the horizon, we're continuing to build and adapt our measurement strategy. Given that our business has a long lead to sale journey and multiple touchpoints across different channels, it's critical for us not only to collect first-party data like email addresses and company information, but also harness that data to power our advertising. The first-party data that we share with our advertising partners, especially Google, helps us achieve our business objectives and KPIs, and will be increasingly critical to the success of our digital advertising moving forward.
That was great. Thanks so much, Amy. And hello, everyone. My name is Jaylen Baca. I'm a global product lead focused on privacy and measurement. I'm looking forward to talking to you all today about how to adopt a best-in-class measurement strategy, which will allow you to help better understand your customers. As Austin discussed earlier, not only is it critical to invest in robust tagging and first-party data strategies, but in a cookieless world, you'll also want to ensure you're accounting for observable data with enhanced conversions for web. Enhanced conversions helps you to recover conversion loss due to industry-limiting factors, and they increase the accuracy of conversion tracking by matching customer data to logged-in user data. We found that customers who implemented enhanced conversions see a 5% median increase in conversion rates for search, which is expected to increase over time. The third step in your measurement strategy will be turning data into value for your business with Google Analytics 4. Google Analytics 4, which replaces Universal Analytics, gives you insights about your business to help make improvements, achieve objectives, and drive revenue. Google Analytics helps you grow your business by answering key questions about your customers. For example, how are people discovering your business and products? Once you're on your website or app, what's keeping them engaged? Or where are they getting stuck? Our number one priority has always been to build solutions to get accurate answers to your questions quickly. However, in a privacy-focused world, we have to answer these questions in new, innovative ways, which is why we introduced Google Analytics 4. It represents a fundamentally better analytics experience, enabling holistic user journeys, cross-web and app, using our world-class machine learning to offer relevant insights, and it's built to adapt to a changing ecosystem. After all, your questions haven't changed, but the way we answer them has. With Google Analytics 4, you can take advantage of the platform in a number of ways, but today, I'd like to focus on two key areas. First, we're using Google's machine learning and predictive capabilities to do more of the work in analytics for you. Second, we're making sure that you can use your analytics data across Google. wherever you find it most useful. Let's look at the highlights in these two areas. To help you save time analyzing your data, we've made Google Analytics 4 reporting experience personalized to you, your organization, your team, your role. Recently, we've introduced more personalization capabilities to make each user's reporting experience unique to them. We've added a new and intelligent and personalized home experience too. Something you'll notice pretty quickly is that Google Analytics 4 learns from you. Let's say you manage an e-commerce app. You probably monitor your revenue by navigating to e-commerce purchases reports. But after you do this a few times, you'll find that information about revenue right there as part of Home. Say you're a publisher and you care most about your top pages and events. Simply browse Analytics the way you normally would, and Home will show you the things you care about most, and without all the extra clicks. The new Home doesn't just learn from you, it showcases what Google Analytics 4 is learning from your data. And today's data looks a bit different than it did just a few years ago. Businesses, regulators, and technology providers are all prioritizing user privacy more than ever before. These changes often result in what you probably think of as partial data, or gaps in a particular customer journey. So as a baseline, Google Analytics 4 uses advanced modeling techniques to give you a more complete picture of your behavioral analytics. Then it automatically looks for trends and insights across your data. And when it spots one, it immediately brings it to your attention on the new Home. This way, you can get answers to questions you haven't even asked yet. Let's say that you typically use Google Analytics to understand campaign performance across your various online marketing channels. If this is you, there are probably metrics and dimensions that you don't really consider daily. That's perfectly normal. But what if there's a sudden and dramatic change in an area where you're not looking? What if, for example, page views for a given country suddenly dropped? Home will surface these types of automated insights for you. In this case, the drop in page views could be a leading indicator that conversions in that country may soon be negatively impacted. Maybe there was a change to your navigation or a translation error that broke some pages. Whatever it is, you need to get that fixed. So having this type of insights early helps you be more nimble and responsive. But why stop there? We think helping businesses respond to change quickly is, of course, a good thing. But helping businesses anticipate new growth opportunities and predict future customer behavior is even more helpful. Google Analytics 4 uses Google's machine learning technology to do exactly that. For example, it can predict if a customer will churn or make a purchase, or how much revenue they'll generate for your business over time. And like everything else on the new Home, these predictive insights give you a springboard to go deeper elsewhere in the product. Predictive insights can also be used to build machine learning-based audiences that turn your own website data into powerful, dynamic, and real-time input signals across Google Ads ecosystem. But audiences can't live in a silo or just exist in reports, and that's where integrations comes in. That's the true value add. How do you get your first-party data to work harder across all your marketing efforts? Google Analytics 4 is here to help you use your analytics data wherever you need it the most. Integrations lets you use your analytics data across Google. We also call this product linking. And with Google Analytics 4, you'll be able to link to more products than ever before. By linking them, your analytics comes alive. For example, you can optimize bidding by using your analytics conversions with data-driven attribution applied. Speaking of data-driven attribution, it's now the default in Google Analytics and across Google Ads, giving you the benefits of multi-touch attribution regardless of your traffic volume. Using data-driven attribution in analytics gives you a more complete view of all your marketing because it takes into consideration both organic and paid traffic sources. We've covered a lot on Google Analytics 4 today. Let's take a moment to reflect on the core benefit that Google Analytics 4 offers that are not available within Universal Analytics. First, it's built for a changing privacy-centric ecosystem. That means it provides responsible, durable measurement that can drive long-term business outcomes while meeting users' expectations for privacy. Second, it's highly scalable for your evolving business needs. It measures all the interactions that people have with your business online, giving you a complete and relevant and timely understanding of the customer journey. Third, it incorporates more flexibility on your data collection and provides a more holistic view of your users, taking advantage of a new data collection model for the web to enable more customization and connect cross-platform data. Fourth, it provides powerful insights from Google's machine learning capabilities, so it can automate and facilitate insight discovery to effortlessly help you get the most value from your data. Finally, It includes seamless integrations to take action on your data and drive business impact. You can now activate your data and insights more effectively to generate measurable marketing outcomes and access new integrations. Last but not least, don't forget about the migration deadline for Google Analytics 4 is quickly approaching due to the Universal Analytics sunset in July of this year. Make sure you and your teams are aware of the upcoming deadlines and moving quickly to ensure your account is set up for success. Enough from us. Let's pass it off to Amy again to hear how this comes to life for one of our customers.
At Snowflake, we take user privacy very seriously, and we're constantly finding ways to improve and increase the accuracy of our privacy-focused measurement strategy. In our lead to sale journey, it's critical that we understand where prospects are in the customer journey in order to provide a tailored experience using the right offers and messaging. One way we're preparing is by relying on model data. We work with our Google Ads team to implement enhanced conversions for the web in the last year. We've designed the tagging to understand what content our prospects consume. Since we have a product where many departments are involved in the selling cycle, such as data scientists, developers, engineers, IT personnel, etc., we want to know if prospects prefer a free trial to a white paper or data science to data pipelines. We implemented enhanced conversions for web in hopes of truing up our conversions, using hashed email addresses as our starting point before sharing more first-party data. We're now adding phone numbers as an additional step to recover incremental conversions. Looking back, it's great that we chose to be an early adopter of enhanced conversions, because we've been able to learn from some of these challenges and continue to iterate and refine our strategy moving forward. Secondly, we're working hard to connect the dots between our Google Ads and website audiences using Google Analytics 4. Since migrating from Universal Analytics in June, we'll be relying on Google Analytics 4 for more sophisticated audience models, in addition to incorporating the value of our display and video campaigns. When it comes to your own measurement strategy, my advice is to start today. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, and each business is going to have to test and learn in order to find the best solution for years to come.
Thanks, Amy. That was great. Hello, everyone. My name is Mike Gaudio, and I'm a manager with Google's Customer Solutions team. We've heard a lot of great content already today. Now let's talk through how to really make the most of all of these efforts and activate your customer data to help drive growth for your business. As the online advertising space becomes more automated, your first-party data plays a critical role in ensuring our algorithms optimize towards your key metrics. Automated tools from campaign types to specific bidding strategies rely on quality data to inform machine learning and decision-making systems. No matter what your goals are, ensuring you marry the right conversion actions and business objectives with the appropriate data set is critical for achieving long-term success and growth with your first-party data. For example, for lead gen advertisers, the lead to sale journey can include various actions that make up a conversion cycle. This may lead you to optimize towards marketing or sales qualified leads. For retail advertisers, it may mean optimizing towards high-value purchases, frequent purchasers, or customer lifetime value. And for offline sales, perhaps towards in-store visits and store sales. So where can technology help you drive stronger growth faster? We know that user behavior changes based on economic uncertainty, time of year, device used, and many other signals. We also know that 15% of all queries are new each year. It's simply impossible to manually build contingencies for all the variables that exist. So it's important to make technology work for you. The combination of smart bidding, broad match, and responsive search ads can help ensure you meet your business KPIs while identifying and capturing high value and new search queries related to your business. Advertisers that adopt responsive search ads in campaigns that also use broad match and smart bidding see an average of 20% more conversions at a similar cost per action. Finally, let's take a moment to discuss audiences. Your shared first-party data will be leveraged to bid to your most valuable customer audiences. No matter your use case, your first-party data can be integrated with Google's advertising and measurement tools across Google Ads and Google Marketing Platform. You can upload your data manually through the Google Ads or DV360 APIs, or utilize Customer Match Uploader, which connects to all of the top CRMs, CDPs, and data onboarders that allow for seamless ingestion of data across Google Ads and GMP. These can be accessed via an API or in the UI via direct integrations or through Zapier. We also highly recommend looking into the new audience features in Google Analytics 4. The GA4 Audience Builder includes predictive audiences, cross-device audiences, and verticalized audience suggestions. I'll now pass it off to Amy one final time before we recap today's session.
At Snowflake, we're big believers in the power of automation. We've seen how it drives growth for our business and helps us meet our goals. But automation needs to be informed. Its success depends on the data you put in. In our case, not all leads are worth the same value. Given that we're a global company, the size and location of businesses impacts how much we're willing to pay for a lead. And within the lead to sale journey, certain prospect actions are more valuable than others. To account for this, we're working across our entire organization to assign values to every lead, allowing us to use Google's value-based bidding to bid according to these values. In addition to testing value-based bidding, we also recently launched Performance Max campaigns. Initial results look promising, and we're excited to use this new campaign type to reach new businesses that we weren't previously reaching through search alone. We're looking forward to continuing to test and learn from our automated campaigns, because we know that relying on these solutions will help us drive growth for our business by reaching our customers with the right message at the right time in the right place. Snowflake is a cloud disruptor, and we found it's beneficial to take the same approach to digital marketing. Since measurement is increasingly fragmented, we can't use the same playbook as we used to. We have to preserve visibility of our prospect journeys with privacy-focused products and continue to consolidate and unify our data across platforms. I'm proud of the work that we have done and will continue to do, turning our data and measurement into an advantage. Ultimately, this allows us to better personalize experience for and better partner with our valued customers. On behalf of everyone at Snowflake, thanks for letting us be a part of today's Measurement Summit. Hopefully you found it useful to hear how some of these strategies come to life for our business. I'll pass it back to Mike to close us out for the day.
Thank you, Claire, Jaylen, Austin, and Amy for making measurement feel less nebulous and taking us step by step through how our audience can approach measurement solutions. The successful marketers of tomorrow will embrace a measurement foundation that's built on first-party data, underpinned by a strong tagging strategy. I really encourage all of you to work with your teams to upgrade to Google Analytics 4 today, if you haven't already. Google Analytics 4 properties will eventually become your single source of truth, and you should begin collecting data now so that your business has historical inputs once you officially shift. Our teams are here to help. If you need support with your migration and activation, we have technical specialists who can lead, guide, or consult on your specific implementation needs. Please work with your Google account points of contact to inquire about an appointment with our G-Care team. If you're looking to learn more about the topics we've discussed today, I highly recommend you register and check out Privacy at Google, a limited time, on-demand collection of privacy resources and expert talks can help you learn how to future-proof your business as the ad-supported internet evolves with privacy at its core. Additionally, we'll be hosting Google Ads Academy sessions as a follow-up to today's content to equip practitioners with the latest implementation tips for building a privacy-first measurement strategy. We encourage your teams to attend our Academy program if they don't already. Last but not least, we have two important resources that I encourage you to check out. Earlier, we referenced the Google Ads growth formula, which can help you understand how measurement and automation work in relation to your larger marketing goals. Visit the website g.co/growth formula to learn more. Additionally, we recently launched the new Google Ads Privacy Hub, a one-stop shop for you to stay informed on local privacy regulations, up-level your business strategy, get inspired with best practices, and most importantly, find answers to questions about privacy-focused solutions. Don't worry if you didn't jot everything down that I shared. We'll send a recap email with all of these resources. That's it for today. A big thank you to all of you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to join us, and to our wonderful speakers and customer features for sharing their stories. On behalf of everyone at Google, we appreciate you tuning in. At the outset of the event, we told you measurement will be an ongoing priority for Google, and we expect it to be the same for you. We look forward to continuing to partner together on this journey and to supporting your success.